Guys, welcome back once again to our channel. This is the Blissful Living Mwattu, and today it's a little different. It's a business unusual. It's been always me that you've been watching on the screens, and tonight I have my wife with me, Priscilla, and we have a topic to talk about.
Thank you very much. So I'm allowed to make the intro today. Today's topic is about our experience on parenthood. We've got two lovely daughters. One is almost 3 and the other one is making 6 now in June. So we decided, now that this person here says he's a YouTuber and I am the helper, so the helper was just like, okay, let's just put our experience together on how parenting has treated us, what we have learned, what we haven't figured out yet. Yes, believe me, we haven't figured thousands, millions of things out. But we thought, let us just speak about it and see what other parents are saying, see what other guardians are doing better or even are struggling with. So yeah, this is a doing by learning, but also getting information from other people who have done this, who are doing this, who are new to this, or even those people who are going to do this. Because I remember when as Chiravo is our younger daughter, as she was on all, we really searched for couples and who were speaking, because at one point I was watching so many mother and mama baby videos. So I was just like, this is actually wrong. It is right in a sense, but I mean, parenting is not just for the mommy. Of course, the mommy has what would you say, 90%?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So you are leaving the whole job to me?
90% of what? You hadn't finished.
Of work.
I thought 90% of sleep.
Of sleep, really? Guys, who looks like he or she has been sleeping these 6 months?
They'll have to tell us in the comment section.
Okay. Sebo, come next to me and let us see who has been really sleeping.
Oh, no. It has been actually a challenge, and that's one of the reasons as to why we decided to make this video, to motivate, encourage young mothers, to encourage those that are still planning on getting kids.
Young mothers? What about the fathers?
I was about to make that statement. Sorry. Be patient. Oh my God. So this video is dedicated to most of us young parents, both male and female, those that are planning to get children, those that already have kids and go through hardships, challenges here and there of how to raise them. Those are what are in a sleep right now. Those who aren't sleeping, you are not alone. Perhaps you can relate with us and maybe pick up some tips here and there. And if you feel like, don't hesitate to give us your ideas, your reactions in the comment section, so we can also learn from you, because it's a two-way thing. It's not that all that we are sharing here is the ultimate or the 100% correct thing to do.
We're really just learning. They're already parents who actually have already figured out how to make a 3 months, a 2 months, or a 6 months old sleep. So you just share, what do you do best? It's not like the kids don't sleep, don't get us wrong. They really sleep actually. But actually that will come later on the experiences we have made, on the challenges we have faced. But if you just know something, if you don't know something, just get into the comment section and let us just learn together. Exactly.
Maybe as a startup, I would like to say that it was a bigger challenge, my very first experience, and everything was new to me. I had to research, to read a lot of material, to inquire from the elders, those that have already gone before us.
And which elder?
Yeah, parents, my parents, your parents, your mom.
I thought on YouTube elders.
So their tips were really helpful, and added on to my own experience with my girl, I became a good father. I think I can say that.
You are a good father.
And this pandemic season, I'm talking about the coronavirus and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Its outbreak, actually, we staying at home because of it, again opened up a wider door for me to get closer to my kids and my wife. Yeah. So it's like we've been interacting a lot.
Hallelujah. Yeah. Our first experience, or rather our first challenge, this was a challenge, and our first experience, or rather our first challenge, this is still a challenge actually, because both girls actually don't sleep at the same time. We are really trying our best to make them sleep at the same time, so that we've got time for each other, we've got time for other things. Before we even get there, we both work. He works full time. I work for myself.
Yep.
Yeah. So we both work, though he has to work for somebody and he has to deliver, so he has to go somewhere, you know. So to get to work, you have to get the girls to sleep, or you have to get the girls entertained, or you have to get them reading, doing something, making them busy. So sleep. I will just ask you questions. How have you found sleep deprivation, and is it true that people with kids don't sleep at all? Have you been sleeping? Let's put it like that. Me, I know. You tell the people. Have you really been sleeping?
Sleeping, I've been sleeping. But what do you mean by sleeping? Because yeah, it's deep. I can't say the hours I slept before the kids came are still the same hours that I do sleep now.
Maybe you talk about, with one child, it was really different. With the son, it was really, really different. This was one child.
Yeah.
If she slept, she slept. When she woke up, yes, she woke up.
Yeah.
But now we've got two. Like, they have totally got different wants and needs.
Yes.
One wants a boob, the other one wants something to eat, the other one wants to go to the playground.
Yes.
You get.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about both of them, 6 months, these last 6 months. How has it been for you? I know before you slept, but right now, how is it really like? Are you really feeling like you're pushed to the wall? Is it too much for you?
I'm not pushed to the wall to do that.
You don't have to lie just because I'm here.
I enjoy what I do. Thank God, the two girls have now a regular time of sleep.
Oh, yes.
We have a fixed time when they have to go to bed. So before actually it gets to time for bed, they're already exhausted and they just want to put their heads down. So
they want, or they're pushed to. They have to.
Sometimes, most of the times actually, they're tired and they have to go. Like today, for example, we had to go to the playground, and I made sure she gets it to the fullest. So she was climbing things up and down, running up and down, kicking the balls and all that stuff. And by the time we knew it, it was close to 6 o'clock. So I brought her back home, washed her, and straight she was down to bed. Yeah. So that routine of her sleeping as soon as 8 p.m., it has been there for now quite some time. And I take the same time to rest in most cases, so that by the time she wakes up in the middle of the night, I've also had my nap. But then it's not a regular routine. Sometimes I have to stay awake to have discussions with my wife, talking about the love life, so I can balance both the fatherhood and the husband in the house. So it's been quite a challenge for me. I can't say it has been, silver plate. It has been challenge. It has been a challenge. I can testify that I've slept less compared to the time before the kids came.
This is my testimony.
In most cases, we know what to do and we don't actually implement them, and that makes it hard. Yeah.
For example,
sometimes we have to know that they have to go to bed on time, and we have also to do the same, to play the same part. Like we go with them to the bed in order to have also enough sleep. But most cases we don't do that. We take them to bed to sleep, and then we come back and do some other stuff. We come back and finish up with our work. So
I think that's also another challenge of time management.
Yes, you find yourself going to bed 4 hours later, and when you go 4 hours later to bed, that means your kid has slept already 4 hours and perhaps is remaining with the other 4 to sum it up to the 8 hours. So by the time you get to bed, you have 4 hours of sleep, and then your kid is waking up by that time, So it's like you're having half sleeps, if I'm to term it that way. I think you understand what I mean. So in most cases, we should go to bed the same time with them so we can sleep enough. But it doesn't happen because of the routines, the other duties we have to attend to in the house.
Yes. That brings us actually to the next. Actually, it's also a challenge. Like, guys, don't get us wrong. We love our babies, but this thing, parenthood, it is challenging, and we will not sugarcoat it. Oh no, and everything is fine and everything. Of course, things are fine. Of course, our parents did this and their parents did this, but we're honest here. We want to learn, and we also want to teach other people. So we are not going to sugarcoat anything. Period. The other challenge was not going to sleep because we have to attend other things, other issues. For example, they have to go to sleep, or they go to sleep and you have to finish some work for tomorrow or even for today. You have to meet deadlines. First, number one. Number two, the love life. We were married before these children came. I mean, we're still married. But, oh my God, this is really a challenge to get time for each other. Individually, that's another challenge. Actually, we should have started with that one. But now that we are both here, it is so hard to get time for us. And I know if our youngest is just 6 months, we know you all are feeling us. Those who have got babies and toddlers, it is really hard to just get time for us. I have to mention at this point that there are very many people who are privileged to have help. That's
like maids. You mean like maids at home?
Like people who help them. I don't like to call them maids, but people who help at home. Let it be friends. Let it be people who are paid. Let it be whatever kind of help. People are so privileged. But listen, we have actually help, but this is a pandemic. You get? People are either living 2 hours away from us. People are either they're into that age group that is in what is it called? The risked age group. You understand?
The old man.
The elderly, who can't really come over. We've got a toddler who is going to the kindergarten, who might get something and then bring it back home. You understand? We can't risk people just because, I can't sleep. Now you come. Now you help me with this. Now you understand. So actually the last, I think, 3 months, we really had to do each and everything on our own. And I know this sounds very, I can't anymore, but we had to, and it is hard. And like I said, we are honest here. If something is hard, we just state the facts. It is hard, and we also talk the truth. It is hard, but this and this and this, we can do each and everything through Christ who strengthens us. But it is hard. That's the fact, right? So anyhow, the point was, the challenge was having time for each other. How have you found it? Did I give you enough time? Did you feel like I got my attention off you? Yeah.
Talking about having enough time for each other,
Yes.
the truth is we've just been having quickies.
Sugar.
Like quickies, hit and go, hit and run, such
Sugar.
that, because you can't tell me you're still eating your cake and then the kid wakes up all of the sudden and calls mommy, mommy, or daddy, daddy. You won't enjoy it. So
Okay.
it has been quickie. I don't know why my wife is hiding out of the camera right now. She's showing a half face, but it's all right. She's about to disappear. She has disappeared.
I don't want.
But that's what has been happening. 2 kids is a band of joy. We've loved them, we've liked them. It's fun having them around. But you should be prepared. Each coming with the challenges it brings with it. Talking about the time we spent together as a couple, as husband and wife, it hasn't been that normal like before the kids came. But yes, but still we've done our best to do life together. We found enough time for me, your husband. Have you found enough time for me? What do you have to say about it?
I have to say, after a baby, I think very many people relate. You have to nurture the baby, you have to take care of yourself, and you also obviously have to take care of the husband. But in most cases it's very, very tricky. And I'm a person, I don't really believe in balance. Like, there is no such thing for me as balance. Like, balance should be 50-50. 50% of time for him, 50% of time for me, 50% of time for the kids. I don't think that not only in parenting, not only in motherhood, but I don't think generally this balancing thing really exists. It's for me, it's harmony. Harmony, like when you are right there, like when I'm breastfeeding, I am doing breastfeeding like 100%. This is what I'm doing. When I'm getting time for him or putting time for you at the side, it might be just like from the 24 hours of the day that we have got, it might be just the 30 minutes, but it just have to be like like put up so very well. Like you have to just milk everything, every part of that 30 minutes out of the 24 hours, only 30 minutes, but you just do it properly. And for me, this is where harmony comes in. Like you just put things together. I am giving this 70%, I'm giving this 30%, and this I'm just giving maybe 20% for now, because this is what I can give for now. It's not going to be like that like forever. The kids are going to grow eventually, and this pandemic is going to kind of be local. What is local? Be eased up again, and we will get more help. So we will get more time for each other. So what I do, or what I kind of try to do, is when we are together, we really do things together. Like we are there in that moment. It's not when we are together, oh, I'm so tired and now we have to get time together. I get up my phone and I'm just like Instagramming or something. I just put everything aside. We just say, okay, this is our time now together. We will talk, we will do things, we will do some other things. Yeah. I think that's
I think you put it right. It's like we've made the best out of every moment. We've spent that time, like any time that comes up where we're less stressed, we utilize that time for both of us. Hey, as you can see, someone is awake, but let's move on.
Okay.
What are the other challenges or lessons you've learned through this process of raising your 2 children?
Yeah, so a lesson and a challenge.
It could be a challenge, it could be a lesson.
This is
just
both.
One of the two.
This is both a lesson and a challenge. And it's prayer, and it's not only prayer, but praying on the move, because having 2 little babies, like demanding, everybody wanting something from me, I'm always on the move. Like you would say, we're living in a villa where I'm really like always like on the go. So each and every time I'm in the bedroom, I just pray. I just pray when I remember. And this is why it's a challenge. It's a good thing. It's a lesson. I have learned that you don't have to just kneel in one place and be holy and light up candles in order for you to get into the spirit. But you can get you can be in the spirit on the go. Like when I'm bathing them, I'm praying. When I'm cooking, I'm praying. When I'm bathing myself, when I'm just having my me time, I am praying. Like I'm using each and every moment to just speak words of health
over your kids,
over my kids, over my home,
your house,
over everything that has legs, furniture, each non-living thing and living thing. I've just learned to speak life. I've just learned to cancel things that I don't want to see anymore. I've just learned to pray. And the challenge is that sometimes you're so tired, you just forget.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you get into
saying short prayers.
Summarizing
your prayers to God, like, oh God, you know it already, so just do it.
But actually, walking while you pray, you really don't finish the prayer. This is my point. You really actually don't finish the prayer. It's just like, because actually their prayers, everything actually we say is a prayer, because the
tongue confesses.
Exactly, you're confessing and you are saying things like, this is this, my child is this. Okay? But it's not actually a prayer that is not yet being finished, but God sees it himself. Like of course I take 20 minutes for God and just in calmness, without me moving, without me doing anything. But on some days, even these 20 minutes, even these 30 minutes are hard to get out. You understand? When I'm sober, I am well slept and everything is okay. It is hard. Or it was hard in these 6 months to just get those 30 minutes to say, let me pray. So I've just learned to pray on the go. Yeah.
Amen. It's like you've been preaching. So it's been an interesting journey.
It is.
It is. Like we've learned a lot along the journey. So that has inspired us to share with you.
Yeah.
If anything pops up and you would like to share it with us, feel free to put it in the comment section.
Exactly.
We want to make it two-way. We want to learn from you as you learn from us.
Exactly.
Yeah. We thank you for watching, and yeah, God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, share, teach in the comment section. Just add on to us as we hopefully added on to you with this. We want to add value. We want to help. We want to encourage. And like Sugar just said, we are in a learning process and stage right now. So please share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. We love you. God bless you.